Oh, good evening everybody. Once again it appears to be another Sunday. What a glorious day it's been. So I'm going to start out with a jolly hymn. Not going to play it like that. I'll just put this in the right place. Look ye saints, the sight is glorious. 201 from Hymns and Psalms. We'll start off with that this evening, so here we go. Now you may remember I did that around Easter, and I did it to the other tune, Regent Square, because I thought I would do it to that tune because I rather liked the Regent Square tune. But I remember at the time Colin from Three Milestones said he preferred the other tune. So that's the tune we've had this evening, Triumph by Henry Gauntlet. I'm appreciative of Colin sending me one or two bits and pieces, which is stuff that I hadn't realised and hadn't sort of quite put together. Gauntlet was a church organist. When he was 9, at the age of 40, he gave up a career as a lawyer to concentrate on music. Now that's quite a big decision because lawyers are bound to make more money than musicians, I would think. That's my thoughts. So quite a decision. He wrote over 1,000 hymn tunes. We'll find 17 of those tunes in Hymns and Psalms, and perhaps his most famous is Once in Royal David's City. So that's perhaps his most well-known tune. I'm sure that somebody will tell me how many days it is till Christmas before too much longer. I always laugh when I go to the pasty shop down at the garage at Bizzo. Pete's Pasties have... Now the phone's going off. One moment. Hello. She's not here a minute. I'm just doing a few hymns. Can I call you back later? She's gone to the beach with Morwenna. I will do. Okay, doke. Bye. Bye. As you can tell, this is all live, so you never know what's going to happen. So, Pete's Pasties, formerly Rippon's Pasties, down at the garage, down at Point Mills, and he has a thing on the wall to say how many days until Christmas, which always makes me smile. However, going back to our hymn, the words were written by Thomas Kelly, who was an Irish evangelical, and he founded the religious sect, the Kellyites. I didn't know anything about this, so thank you, Colin. Of course, Kellyites got nothing to do with ice cream, of course. So there we are, words by Thomas Kelly, Irish evangelical. So moving on a little bit in this section. Sorry about the phone going. I have my sister is staying, and that was her husband. I thought for 1 minute it was her ringing, but it's not. And the phone comes up with Claire. I assume there might have been something wrong. Anyway, there isn't. Thine be the glory. I had a request yesterday evening for this, so here we go with Thine be the glory. my exuberance, I might have got things turned up a bit too loud. Sorry about that. So my choice for Thine Be the Glory came from a telephone call last evening from Jonathan King, who he says he listens in, not always live, but he listens in from time to time, as I know some of you do. That's a great thing, isn't it, with the internet? You can listen in at any old time, which is great. And he'd asked for, he said the two hymns I'd like, he said, are from the Methodist hymn book. 213 and, I forgot what the other one was now, 3-1, whatever it was. And I was able to say, oh yes, that's Thine Be the Glory and To God Be the Glory. And I put the numbers up this evening. The first time I put them up, I'm grateful to my aunt for pointing out that I've got the numbers wrong. Oh, what am I going on about here? Thine Be the Glory, that was for Jonathan, that's right. And I got the numbers wrong and thinking that it was 213, but it's actually 212 in hymns and psalms, and it's 213 in the Methodist hymn book. Margaret Barnes also made a comment that as the years go on, you remember the numbers of the hymns, and of course we've got another whole new set now to remember with Singing the Faith, and I'm not doing very well with that just at the moment. So I put down 213 when it should have been 212.